Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 101. Ah,
101
that's just
Dalmatian.
It's so weird that we've reached over 100. Now we're at 101. I'm your host, Everett, aka 2 Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. Joining me this week, just for now, I think he said, he did say he'll be here later. We'll see what happens. But joining for now is just Devin.
What up? Ripping all my Braves stuff today. I got my Hammer and Hank era Braves World Series, champion. Thunder. It's got the not Thunder, but it's got like the gold on the outside.
Yeah.
And then Braves poor Larry crown. Yeah, it's a reference only Braves fans would
I'm
get.
just wearing
Diehard.
I'm just wearing my split change shirt that I got.
Yeah, first team to
this
40
month.
wins this year. First team to 40 wins.
Really?
Right here. Yep, first team.
Maybe they might be able to do it this year.
I don't know. Dodgers are still the thing is the Dodgers are still like they have like 37 wins or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like
Wait a minute.
Not healthy.
They still have that many wins. I said this last season. I swear every time I see the notification from ESPN, they're just a loss. It's just a loss. Like,
yeah, I mean, you guys won today. You have 38 because
I know we've won the last two at least.
No, you just won today. You lost yesterday.
We lost yesterday? I thought I saw.
It says win streak is win one, so you guys just won today. But yeah, so you guys have. It's not like yours are like 30 and 29 or some shit like that. Like you're 38 and 21. You're 2 wins behind us.
Yeah.
But like your pitching staff isn't fully healthy. Like Kyle Tucker is not even playing that great. I mean, Ronald Acuna like wasn't playing great until he's hit 5 home runs in the last 4 games.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It just matters who gets hot and like injuries. I mean, with any sport, you just kind of have to get hot right before the playoffs. Baseball especially. Like if you just get hot. Like the year the Braves won the World Series, we only won 88 games that year. So, but they just got hot and rode in the playoffs and were healthy. So,
yeah,
that's all it really comes down to.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, shit. I know you may not really want to talk about basketball as much, but like, look at the Knicks. Like were, well, like no, I'm saying getting hot at the right time, like does make a difference. Like the Knicks,
and then they said, and being healthy, like
and being healthy, because like
missing 3 ball handlers, and it's just like, what are you gonna do? That's just sports.
Yeah, because like but like that's sports for you. Sometimes, sometimes you get the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
All right. This week we honestly have like not a lot to talk about. Like we really do not have a lot to talk about, which I think makes sense. There is a couple things that are pretty big. I mean, there's at least what? If I look at this, we've got 1, 2, I guess 3, 4. So I guess about 4 things that are pretty big actually. But that's like half of what we're going to talk about, it looks like. But again, I think it makes sense that we probably don't have a lot to talk about this week because this week, next week is where we're going to have a lot because this Tuesday is the PlayStation State of Play, and next Sunday, right, is the Xbox.
Yeah.
Direct. Oh, there he is. So he's here.
Hey.
And I don't think they've announced anything, but Nintendo is notorious with that. Like, oh hey, tomorrow we're gonna have a Nintendo Direct. So I'm assuming Nintendo's gonna do something, unless they did announce something, and I just somehow never saw it.
But I'm sure, like, in June we'll get something from Nintendo.
We'll get something from them. But I mean, it might be this week because like this is the week typically where all the
or Nintendo will be like, we want to have our own week.
Or they may want to just separate from the rest and be like, we're gonna be on our own. So we'll see what happens. Because this is basically, I don't know. I can't call it
E3 week.
I was gonna say that E3 week, but can we really call it that? I
I
mean,
mean, we can in spirit.
in spirit, it's E3 week.
E3
Yeah,
Spirit Week.
E3 Spirit Week. So next week, yeah, I am very like I. I don't know if you guys are willing to, but I know I'm gonna actually I'm gonna live stream the like my reactions to Xbox's direct and the Gears of War one. I I would like to for the state of play. The unfortunate thing is I get off at 2:00 for work. That's when it starts. Um
Record yourself in the car. Who cares? Get in an accident.
I mean maybe I could just do that. I'll do a live stream of my reactions to it. I'll probably just watch it and then just do my thoughts, like a video of my thoughts after. Unfortunately, yeah, PlayStation's very. I don't know. I hate that they do that because they do that all the time. It's 2:00. I get off of work at 2:00. Like, dude, just fucking do it later. Like maybe at 4:00, so I can like. I'm just thinking about myself. Whatever. I'm being selfish. I don't know. I'm glad I have Sundays off, so I can I'll be able to watch the Xbox one, which is obviously as an Xbox fan, a little bit more. I'm a little bit more excited. I mean, I know the PlayStation State of Play is going to be pretty cool. You know, we got the Wolverine stuff that they're going to be really showing that out. I don't know what else though. So
Maybe the new God of War game.
I mean, I don't think they're going to announce a new God of War game. They announced that they're doing the remakes. So
I mean, that's
sometime back.
the God of War Faye game is,
I mean,
heavily
yeah,
rumored.
that's possible.
Yeah.
That is possible, actually. JJ, you okay over there?
Yeah.
All right, fucking goddamn like allergies.
Oh, because you're on Xbox right now, right? To be in the Discord. So yeah, no camera today for him.
He was beating his shit without us knowing.
All right. I'm actually glad that JJ showed up before we got to the topics for the week, because the first one I want to talk about is the one where he was like, I think you talked about it, the Subnautica stuff like 2 weeks ago or last week or whatever. But we'll get to that. So, all right. Let's talk about what we did or what we played this past week. JJ, we'll start with you.
Yeah, totally, man. I've been playing a little bit of RuneScape here and there, man. The little event mode is ending, like I think a little over a week. I think it's over. So I'm just trying to get a little bit last bit of points for my game before like it's over and you can't get any points until whenever the fuck the next one is. Because the last one was in 2024, like December though. I don't remember, but it, like, well, I guess it's June. I think the video will be uploaded in June. So yeah, so later this month, bro. Like there's gonna be a big ass Grandmaster quest I'm excited for. But I've been also playing Escape from Tarkov a little bit. New map dropped, Icebreaker. So kind of crazy little things you got to do. Well, it was kind of fun seeing streamers because there's drops on Twitch, and I was just watching some of them, and yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts, bro. The boss in that fucking rig just one taps you like instant, bro. The joke's like, don't ban the cheaters. Let's make the AI even worse than cheaters. Again, what dinks you're at, bro? Like there's like a 180 dome shot in, like you had no reacting time at all. Like it's just retarded, dude. But other than that, I'm excited. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff for it. I think like the special edition I have, I got like a 20% XP boost and shit, and so I'm trying to get some more XP and try to at least get to the map and try it out.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been a slow week. I've just been busy with work.
I'll talk about work a little bit when I get to what I've been playing this past week. Devin, what about you? What have you been playing?
Well, before I get to what I'm playing, want to wish JJ early happy birthday because we won't have a podcast on his birthday. JJ's birthday is in 2 days, so
Oh shit!
happy birthday,
Thank you,
JJ.
thank you, thank you.
I mean, one of us remembered. I'm not gonna point out who remembered and who didn't.
Look at
I
dude.
mean,
I don't remember people's birthdays. I'm sorry. I've never been able to remember people's birthdays. The only way I can remember someone's birthday is I have to associate it with something. Like for you specifically,
even associated with friendship.
yeah, no. The only reason I remember yours is because yours is the day after Valentine's. That's the only reason I remember your
Why do
birthday.
you say that? Because you don't wish me happy birthday, so I don't know.
Because
Do
I
you
always
remember that?
because I forget to do it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just
Bro's
I'm
on internet
bad.
all the time.
Like I'm like it sucks. I'm sorry, but it's bad. Like there was a girlfriend / wife or whatever, ex-wife that like the only reason I remembered her birthday was because I literally it was August 3rd. And the only reason I was able to remember it was August 3rd is because it's half the day of my birthday, double the month of my month. That's how I remembered her birthday. Is that I was like 2 times 4 is 8. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Or whatever. Like that's how I remembered.
Anyways, not to get on that, but anyways, all I've been playing is Lego Batman. A lot of Lego Batman. Everyone should play that game. Game of the year.
So I actually I got it. I didn't spend full price. I'm doing it in 8 payments.
Nice, dude. This is like the sign that
8 payments. What, like $10?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 something or whatever. Because I got it. I got like some like I got Xbox credit, and so it's paying it like that, and I use that credit, and I had to spend an extra $10 of my own money or whatever to actually buy the game because I also had Xbox credit through, their when you get points or whatever.
yeah.
So I use the rest on that. Yeah.
Please play this clip. This is the recession indicator.
This is the recession indicator.
You can I saw someone like fucking pay their cost, like they did, obviously does a joke. I like fucking hope so. They did like Klarna to buy a Costco hot dog. Like,
but like, you know what? I'm
35 cents each payment or something.
So okay.
Oh my God.
No, I'm gonna remember this timestamp right here. At least. So I might actually clip this out and put it as a YouTube short. Yes, this is the real thing to show that like we need something done with the economy. I have to pay to buy a video game. I have to pay in payments so I can buy a video game.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. But yes, I have played Lego Batman.
Yes, it's really good. Everyone should get it. I mean, I haven't even unlocked all the characters yet because I just get distracted free roaming and stuff. Like I know I'm gonna 100% it. I've 100%ed every. I mean, because I've replayed when they re-release, but I have at least 100%ed each Batman game, like throughout, like Arkham Asylum. I'm not counting fucking Suicide Squad. I'm not 100%ing that one.
Is that even a real game?
No, I guess just say 100%ing like the exploration stuff within the city, because like I never did like all like the time, like I don't know, like in Arkham Knight, like the time trials, like with racing and stuff, like
yeah, some of that
or,
stuff
like,
could get a little too much.
like all the AR challenges of like because they need to like it's like all these crazy combos and stuff like that. So like I never did all the AR challenges, but in terms of like finding all the riddles and all the side quests, like that's what I'm focusing on.
Yeah.
Is doing all of that stuff, which it's a great game.
So yeah. And so yeah, I played, for me what I played is, unfortunately I haven't been able to play a lot. I've been like the past week I've been doing a lot more work. I've been working a lot. Like this week I'm going to be doing 12-hour shifts for 5 days a week. So that should show you. And I did it a couple times last week. Also too, I had some car issues, so I was dealing with that. Like I had a crack in my reservoir tank. and so I had to replace that. Oh, my car, that poor thing has gone through a lot. So there's that. Huh?
The coolant
The
reservoir.
cooler, yeah, the coolant reservoir. Like I replaced it myself. Actually, I'm very proud of. Oh shit, I'm very proud of myself that I replaced that because
I had to replace one in. I don't know if JJ remembers, like the red Mercury Sable I used to have, like when I was first at GameStop. Like I replaced the coolant reservoir tank in that one too.
God, that's a fucking hell of a long.
Yeah, that was like the first car that I had.
So no, like, cause like, look, I keep telling I kept, like, my coworkers are like, you don't know what this is, you don't know what, because they were like, I had an issue with the thermostat recently, so like my car was doing the overheating thing because I guess when they talked to me about it, they're like, oh, the thermostat tells the car to do this. I'm like, you're speaking a second language to me. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I'm sorry. When it comes to cars, I know so much on my job. I know so much of this. I'm knowledgeable in a lot of things. But when it comes to cars, I just drive the things. I don't know what makes them go. I don't. I've never been like, you could make up a thing that sounds like it belongs in the car, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I think my car might be fucking up on that. Like,
Flux capacitor.
Yeah, like, oh, my car needs a flux capacitor replacement. Okay, go ahead and take care of it. Like, if I'm not good. I'm not good at that. But the coolant reservoir tank, I replaced it myself. I had to buy a new one that cost me $30. And I had it delivered because I know if I fucking went somewhere and said, "Hey, I need this replaced," they'd be like, "Yeah, it's $100 for a new one," and oh yeah, the labor cost is gonna be like $300. So it probably would have cost me like that much. Because apparently somebody told me I could have replaced the thermostat myself, and that thing's like $20 on its own, and it was like that's like a $700. It was a $700 something cost to replace that thing going to an actual place. So I'm probably gonna have to learn at some point to maybe do that shit on my own. But yeah, that's a
Google a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So I'm proud of myself though. Still, I replaced the reservoir tank, and when I took the old one off, yeah, you just see a big ass crack. It was spraying water on my engine. I'm like, yeah, that's not good. It should not be doing that. Anyways,
I was like spraying stuff on my belt, and it was just making it squeaky.
Shit, yeah. But yeah. So that's.
Look at me. I know things about cars, not really, but I just felt like happened to my car way back in the day. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I replaced one of them.
Maybe at some point, like, what I should probably be doing is getting one of those things that tells you, like, oh, when you see the check engine light, okay, what is the issue? And it'll it tells you what the issue is through numbers or whatever, and then check it out, like, okay, and then use YouTube and stuff to maybe try and replace some of the stuff. But I don't know. I feel like I would fuck my car up even worse than what it actually is. So I don't know. But yeah, I did play a game. Again, like I mentioned, spending like whatever it is per month. I played some of that Lego Batman game that just came out, and I like that they changed it up because from previous like Lego games, because obviously like previous Lego games, when it comes to like melee combat, it was very simplistic and everything. This is like, oh, they're like, what about if it was Lego Arkham? Because that's basically what it is. Like, it's Lego Arkham, and I very much am glad that they did that because I enjoy the Arkham games. Like, the combat of those games is phenomenal. It's the reason those people love those games and really hate the fucking Suicide Squad game or whatever. So yeah, I will say that like it's hard to play that game, or not hard to play, but like it's very like the voice actor they got for Batman, I fucking hate. I really hate his voice. Cause like when I think Batman, like I'm not like obviously a lot of the kids who think the Bale voice, like, where are they going? Whatever, like that kind of stuff. But when I think Batman, I think I'm Batman, not I'm Batman, which is what this guy sounds like. He has too high pitched of a voice. I'm like, dude, you kind of sound like a little bitch.
I know. I think they were like, obviously with it being Lego, they wanted it to be a little more kidsy, like a little
Yeah,
bit. That's my thinking. I know, like obviously in a perfect world, like Kevin Conroy is still alive and he voices
but not even
Batman.
the Kevin Conroy voice. Like,
No, don't disrespect the goat.
no, he is, but not even like that.
Don't respect the
Like,
goat.
like there are other voice actors who have very good Batman voices. Like Roger Craig Smith, I want to say is one of them. He did. Oh, man, fuck. Let me see. He's one who's done some Batman voices, and he was a good one. Or there's the guy who uh who did the Batman voices during when like the cartoon stuff or whatever. That they oh shit, this is bright as fuck. I know Roger Craig Smith did some. I think Roger Craig Smith was the guy who did like the Arkham Origins voice, um, for Batman. So I like that voice.
Yeah,
It's
and you have obviously lots of Batman actors that have done like other stuff in their newer animated stuff that you could have picked from.
yeah, but like I'm trying to remember the guy's name who did like he did the voice for like a lot of the like the animated movies from like the 2010s more, and some of the early like if you've watched like Son of Batman and stuff like that. He the guy who does the voice for that, uh I thought he has a pretty good voice. Or like the guy who did the voice for, and he has like a higher pitched voice, but like if you ever watch that cartoon The Batman, he's pretty good. The guy they got
Yeah.
the guy they got for this Lego Batman game, not good. It's not a good voice. Like I actively dislike that voice because yeah, like no, I don't know why they did that. Yeah, it is Roger Craig Smith who did the Batman voice for Arkham Origins. I was looking that up. Yeah, they could have just brought him in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Origins though, they fucking
I mean, you know what's funny?
they don't acknowledge it.
You know what's funny? Like the Lego Batman movie. What's his name? Something Arnett, right? Will Arnett?
Yeah, really not.
He does a good Batman voice. Obviously, it's more for
He
joke, but
does.
he's a better Batman voice actor than the guy they got for this Lego Batman game. Like, come on. I don't know. I'm not saying go and get Will Arnett because I don't know how much that would cost him, but yeah. I don't know. But yeah, it's a very good game. I saw somewhere that like I'm assuming this is how it is because I just got to the point where like they did they recreated the scene from the Batman where he crashes the Penguin's vehicle or Penguin crashes and then they do the like the fire behind him and everything. So I thought this was an open world game, but I guess it's not really. It's more level based with some open world stuff, I guess. I don't know how far you are in in the game too.
Yeah, I mean you can continue like it's all like you can continue the story and like you have to there's certain Riddler puzzles and game masters like you have to have certain characters or else like you can't do them. So I mean you have to continue through the story. But I mean like between each mission like you can just fucking do whatever you want.
I think I saw on Twitter that someone said you can't replay missions.
You can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
You just go to the Batcave and
Okay.
go to the Bat computer and they're right there. So yeah, like if you miss the collectibles,
Yeah.
you're free. Like you can go back.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I am enjoying the game though. Maybe if I start getting some time, I could finish it out and do a review or something. But I am exhausted lately, so I don't know. All right. I don't know. You guys got anything, or you want to get into the news now?
Show me your butthole.
You know what's funny? For the 100th podcast,
You're thinking about showing your butthole?
no, for the 100th podcast, I actually was gonna do the the YouTube thing where you pay like some money. I was only gonna pay $10, and they would like boost it to try and get some like more eyes on it. But they denied the video because I'm pretty sure it's because literally to start it, I said 100th fucking episode. It was like shocking content. That's what it said. It's like, this has shocking content. Like I said, fuck.
You can't cuss in the first. You can't cuss for like the 15 seconds of the video.
Yeah, something like yeah.
I'm just gonna those like you'll be like welcome fuck. That's what I'm just gonna do from now on.
Well, I don't care about monetizing these videos. I honestly don't care about that. Like, what I care about is trying to build the audience and maybe get a Patreon. Have the audience. If they want to give us money, that's how we make the money through the channel.
Well, we're gonna just start like I can just start showing up shirtless if that helps.
I mean, if you think it'll help, But that's why. Yeah.
I need to go to the gym for a couple more months. I just be like.
But that's why I'm so adamant on like, I want engagement, and I'm always sharing the videos like on Twitter and everything, and resharing and stuff, because I'd rather us get it through that means than having to rely on YouTube, because YouTube is so fucked when it comes to like, you have to be like this, you have to do this. And I've seen way too many horror stories on like, oh, I lost monetization on this video or this and that.
There's whores on here that are talking about that?
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a lot of whores on YouTube. That's.
I mean, I'm talking about taking my shirt off, so I mean, one right here, baby.
I mean, yeah, you heard of what is the pool Twitch streams and shit, right? Like, or what? There's that. I wish I could remember her name. That Twitch streamer who, like, I think she actually got demonetized, or like got her Twitch channel banned because she was using her feet as like a green screen thing, which is fucking hilarious.
Magpie, right? That chick or whatever the fuck.
Morgpie?
Morgpie? I thought it was her, right?
It was her, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she was using her again.
Yeah. Dude, there was like that thing where she fucking like. She was using her ass, right?
Yeah, playing Fortnite or some shit.
And then wasn't there some streamer that was like would play while they were in the hot tub?
She was one of those hot tub streamers, but I don't think she was. I don't think she was like she wasn't the main one. It was someone else. Was it Amaranth? One of the hot.
That was Amaranth. I think Amaranth started it all.
Yeah, the hot tub streamers.
The one that really starts like.
What was that, Dundee?
Borderline testing the limits on that.
And you want to give Everett a message? Okay. Here, Dundee, I want to give you a message, Everett.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You want to see his leg now? It's less gross. Starting to get some hair. Look at that. Jesus.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and then get to the news of this past week, which, again, we're probably not going to really have a long podcast this week because there was not that much. But we'll try and squeeze as much juice out of this fucking orange as we can. All right, let's start with the Subnautica 2 thing. Because I know probably JJ has some more thoughts on this, or some thoughts on this, compared to you and I, Devin. So, remember we were talking about, some weeks back or whatever, that whole, like, crafting thing where they were trying to, like, not, they weren't going to release Subnautica 2 or let it go into beta or whatever it was. And the guy, like, had to get the rights back and all this stuff. Whatever, I don't remember exactly. Well, I guess that could have helped with their sales, because Subnautica 2 has sold so well that Krafton's going to have to pay out that $250 million earnout to the devs.
Yeah, they're going to be in negative for like a fucking while, dude.
Yeah.
They have to like double like their sales, they have to get like 4 million sales just to start breaking even or some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact number. They had to sell a lot more just for Krafton to get even.
I can't find like exact sales numbers right here, but like if any, no. So yeah, they've sold a mammoth 4 million copies since its early access, achieving more than 467,000 peak concurrent players on Steam. And yeah, because of like that they've sold so well. They're getting their $250 million bonus, which, a lot of people obviously are like, yeah, hell yeah. Because obviously there was that whole legal shit and everything. And clearly Crafton did not want to pay that. But yeah, they're going to have to pay it. No
They're the one
choice.
that proposed it.
So yeah. Which, I mean, like, to me, I like that because, I'm big on the, like, hey, these people are making a good game and it's selling well. Fucking reward them for that shit. We have too many, like, publishers who are just like, I mean, how many times have we... Huh?
Does well. Marvel Rivals does well. Fuck you guys.
We're firing a bunch of people. That's exactly that's exactly what I was going to say. That, like, we've had that where it's just like, I mean, we've talked about it at least twice, and there's that meme. It's like, oh, make a bad game, get fired. Make a good game, still fired. Like, we have these developers who make good games. They put their fucking heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into trying to make a good game when they're, like, attached to these big AAA publishers. And then the AAA publisher's like, thanks for all the money. Get out of here. Like, we need more of this kind of stuff where it's like, now, obviously, this is still, like, not a great story in that, like, Crafton clearly did not want to pay him the money, which is why we had that whole legal shit going on. But, like, we need more publishers.
Huh? Space Marine 2. They did that.
Yeah. No, we need publishers who are more willing to. That's why, like, I guess, yeah, there's, like, a lot of the, like, Japanese stuff where it's like, oh, they get their, people get bonuses or, there's what's his name who.
It's just like I feel it's the very Western developer thing where it's just like, yeah, how, like, let's find out ways to, like, fuck people over, and it's like then you have to get lawyers involved. It's like, how many, like, times if more people are just, like, not so worried about just, like, wringing every cent out of everybody, like, could we just not have to spend on lawyers to, like, get involved? It's like, you could just fucking be chill. Like, don't be a fucking dick.
Because
it'd be like, let's just say this podcast by episode 200 starts popping off, and you start, Everett, because I mean you're the main one. You just start getting all this money in, and then we're like, hey, like, can you throw you're just like, no, you guys get no money. Like, no money's for you.
I have thought about how I would do that, like, if the channel starts making a lot of money, how I would, like, portion it out, because, like,
I just want nudes from you.
Well, no, I have thought about that because obviously a big portion is the podcast, but, like, a lot of it is, like, I mean, I've waned a little bit, but, like, I've tried to do my own thing and then have the podcast on here. But, like, no, I get you. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, thanks for the help.
Obviously, you put way more work into it, but I wouldn't be like, if you were like, you get nothing. Like, let's say, like, I don't know, you get, like, you get huge. We get huge, and, like, we're, one of the bigger, like, probably it's not gonna happen. It's like a 0.001% chance. But it's like, and you're just like, nah, like, I'm keeping, like, 90% and you guys get 10. It's like, okay, well, like, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what it feels like with these scenarios. It's like, hey, we made a game that's popping off, and they're just like, yeah, no.
But see, the thing is, like, this is something that, like, I'm always an advocate for, of, like, publishers need to, because it's not just publishers. This is a truth when it comes to the bigwigs and the people below them. If you share the wealth with your employees are happier, and their work is better. And so you can't have this, like, well, this culture of where, like, oh, you guys are doing a good job, but that doesn't mean that you guys are going to get, like, reap any benefits whatsoever, because the company is, the company's benefiting so much from you guys, and we're making so much money thanks to you. but you guys are not going to get anything from it. No like extra perks, no maybe raises, no nothing. And in fact, we probably might have to actually just fire you because, you know, our bottom line needs to stay at a certain like level, and that part of that bottom line is us making money, you know, the big wigs. And obviously we don't want to lose money. So sorry, you guys got to go. Like, no. Like, it's just been it's such a like stupid thing to do because we've seen way too many. It's because we see like obviously I'm not saying that like every video game developer needs to be rewarded, because we do see some like like some very just like these are bad games. Like, did they really try, or did they just, you know? And then obviously they're the bad games where it's like they obviously tried to make a good game, it just didn't work. There was something behind it. And then we see the games where it's like they made a game that they probably shouldn't have made, like the Rocksteady making Suicide Squad. There's a reason, like, obviously we've seen the reports that they're going back to making just a regular Arkham game because it works, and that's what they know how to make. They're not a live service developer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and it's like, who told them to make Suicide Squad like a live service game? Like, they didn't fucking want to do it.
Yes, guys, don't play video games at all. The one with the big bucks.
yeah, that's the other thing, is that like a lot of the times the people who make these decisions aren't really like the guys who know.
They're not the ones making the game. They don't know like what gamers like. They just like, they're like, oh, like I like, you know. It's like when we, like, JJ and I worked at fucking GameStop. Like, how many district managers would come in and just be like, you know, like, oh, this is how you guys sell. And then we'd like, then they would like look at the register. They wouldn't even know how to run the register, and they don't know anything about games. It's like, you guys don't know anything about being like on the front lines. Like, you don't know shit. Like, shut the fuck up.
I say that all the time. These people who are like in the higher, like the higher ups, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't ever seem to, like, at my job, we have like I think I've said this before. I work security at a casino. That's my job. Well, I'm the dispatcher, so I'm a little bit, you know, whatever. But so I work for the actual casino. Like, it's not because a lot of security is like third-party contracting, but I work for the actual casino. It's not from another company that sent me over there. But we also have the third-party contractors for security. They do the outside stuff. The third-party contractors are fucking terrible at the job. Like, this is just an example of something that happened recently at the job. They just one of the guys just straight up left, like walked away or whatever. You're not supposed to do that for security. You're supposed to have someone replace you, like relieve you. Or no, this is a better one. This literally happened last Saturday. I'm at my work, and for some reason at one of the posts, something's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just hear one of the other guards trying to talk to the other guard that's at that post. It's outside, like, for the parking lot, and he's just not responding. Come to find out, what happened was the guy had his feet up on because it's a shack. It's a guard shack. He had his feet up on like the little desk area, his shoes off, smoking a cigarette, watching YouTube. That was the third-party contractors. They are terrible. But are the people who run like the CFO or whatever, like the people, no, we need to have the third party because this and that. Like, no, what you should have done, because they still have to pay them, but they have to pay them a little extra because the company has to get paid for each guard that they send over there. So what they should have done was just give us a raise and try and hire a little bit more in-house people, so we just have enough guards. That would have been the smart thing to do.
The caregivers, dude, it's the same shit like that, bro. When I was in old folks home shit, bro. They just get agency because it's cheaper. You just pay them a little bit more, but you don't have to pay for it. Fucking the salary working here, and then all the benefits and shit like that. It's
Well,
just a random dude they just bring over.
So I know, okay, like this is the thing I'm talking about when it comes to the pay. Like the base pay for my job in the casino is $20 an hour. Now I make a little bit more because of whatever, but like base pay is $20 an hour. But it was also
hand jobs behind the table.
Yeah, exactly. But for the third party contractors, they also get paid that much. But again, the company needs to their company needs to make money as well. So they the number I heard was they actually pay $30 per head for each of the third party security.
Only $30 for head?
My God. So essentially they're in a sense paying $30 an hour for the third party contractors. How does that make sense? When they could just be like, you know what, we'll just pay you guys 23 or 24 an hour and just hire more in-house guards. But again, the people in the higher positions, like I always say, people are like, some people ask me like, oh, why don't you ever do you plan on trying to become like a manager or something? I'm like, no, I have a brain. They'll never let me be a manager. Yeah.
You gotta start giving head for $30.
Oh my God. So yeah, that's Subnautica 2 thing. Fuck, that went in a tangent. But
we ended up tying with Subnautica and then end with you giving head for $30.
So speaking of sales, the 007 First Light game, they've sold 1.5 million copies in its first 24 hours. So looks like it's a hit.
Good.
I know we haven't played it.
Like,
yet.
I want to play it, but like I have Lego and Forza right now, so unfortunately, like it looks great. Like the combat looks fun. Like you can shoot guns out of people's hands, grab them in the air, and then like shoot them too. Like it looks fun. Like I just want to have time to play it. Like, but I'm glad it means they're gonna make more. I mean, it's a great IP. I mean, obviously we had GoldenEye back in the day, but like I don't know, good James Bond games. I'm not gonna complain. Like every 3-4 years, if we get a James Bond game that looks like this. The only thing, like one negative thing I saw, there was like, I don't know, like it looked like it was driving like a garbage truck or something like that. And this guy, like he was just pushing forward, even though like
oh yeah,
roads, and he's like, you don't even have to do anything. So like there's like little things like that, but other like that's just like small complaints. Like the combat looks cool, gadgets look cool. Like I'm excited to play it. I just want to wait till I finish. Unfortunately, this month, like May was a great month for games. There's like
June's
even like for Nintendo, you had Yoshi come out. You had Yoshi, you have 007, you have Forza, and you have Batman. Like those are 4 pretty big fucking games.
We're getting Star Fox in June.
Yeah. I mean, it's Star Fox.
I like Star Fox.
There's supposed to be a Lego James Bond game, but back in 2005, they got canceled.
That would have been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then they do it again in 2016. I was trying to see like what the last James Bond game was. But Casino Royale? No, I'm not counting like fucking the GoldenEye shit.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I remember I checked out from GameStop like Quantum. What's that? Quantum
of Solace. Quantum of Solace. Quantum Mania is the Ant-Man movie.
I know. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, Quantum Mania. But yeah, Quantum of Solace. Like, I remember I played that one. It fucking sucked. Like, it was not good.
Because it was a first-person shooter, right?
I think it was third person.
I thought it was a first-person shooter.
Or it could be like it might have been first, but then like when you go to cover, it was third. I don't know.
The one that was cover was what I remember was Everything or Nothing. That was third person. I played the fuck out of that one.
What was that one?
I mean, those ones were still good. Like, but like the ones in the 360 PS3 era, those fucking.
I think that's what it dropped, right?
The ones
Quality,
that
like,
Activision
GameCube
were making?
and shit like that. PS2, yeah, like that was hype, bro.
The ones
I played the fuck.
Were good.
But you're talking about the ones that Activision were releasing, right? That were like made on like the Call of Duty engine and shit.
Yeah, those were fucking trash. So like, I'm glad we're getting. I mean, James Bond's a fucking. I mean, I don't like.
It's a badass IP.
It's 50 years old, like, because it's a 50-year-old franchise, right? At this point.
No, it's a 60. So. I think the
60
first.
now?
Okay.
I think
So, yeah, I mean,
James
at
Bond
least 50
came out
years
around the
old.
60s.
Yeah,
When did
'cause you
Doctor
had,
No
what's
come
his
out?
face? God, who's
Sean
the
Connery.
actor?
Yeah.
Sean Connery, yeah.
It looks like it was 1962. No, yeah, yeah, because 53 was all the books and shit. But yeah, 62 Sean Connery.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Yeah, I would say it's a legendary IP, so it's good that it's getting the video game treatment it deserves.
Yeah, that's the one I want to get really bad. That one and Lego, but
Maybe I'll
finish backlog games.
when I get paid this week, I'll do another pay it in 8
They've Shroud in the game.
installments.
They've Shroud in the game, bro. And James Bond, the Shroud.
Now I'll get
I
it
think that's the only
digitally
thing
for
I
us.
saw people were hating was it's a lot of influencers in the game.
Actually, I wanted to thank you for getting the better edition of the Lego Batman because
You're welcome.
yeah, I benefited from it now that I have the Lego Batman game.
I can give you some other benefits if you want.
Oh my god! So yeah,
It requires some pictures.
yeah. Looks like
Of the dude,
it got good reviews, right? The
yeah,
007 game,
it's getting good. Like that's the thing
Yeah.
is it's getting great reviews. Like I haven't seen anything lower than an 8.
and people seem to like it.
Oh,
Obviously,
Yeah, I mean I don't think it's gonna win Game of the Year, but I mean it definitely is gonna be. It's
wonder-
obviously selling enough to make a sequel.
I wonder what will win Game of the Year.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, are you fucking dumb?
GTA is gonna win unless GTA can just come out and be mid and it's still gonna win Game of the Year.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I love
But it's
GTA,
gonna be fucking stupid. You know, it's gonna be fucking stupid when that mixtape's gonna be nominated for Game of the Year.
GTA is gonna be nominated. Wolverine's gonna be nominated. There will be a Nintendo game nominated. Doesn't matter.
Probably Yoshi. What is
No, dude,
going
I don't think
on
Yoshi-
over there with
Yoshi-
you, JJ?
It's called having a fucking 3-year-old son playing a fucking
Damn.
bowling.
He is going for
and being
it.
in the living room. So
Yeah.
like
God,
I
what
would
else?
say Resident Evil 9.
Yeah,
Resident
Resident Evil
Evil
9.
nominated.
So those
Maybe
are
Lego
4.
Batman.
I don't think so.
I don't think they'll nominate a Lego
Dude,
game.
I'm gonna laugh if fucking mixtape is nominated, bro.
Mixtape's gonna
As a
get
nominee.
nominated. Mixtape
No,
is
Mixtape will
for
win.
sure.
Mixtape will win. No, Mixtape's gonna win like Indie Game of the Year. It's
No,
not gonna win.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna win. I'm saying it's gonna get nominated.
No, there's no way.
Yes, it will.
It Subnautica 2 to win an indie shit, bro. Fuck that.
No, it's not. Mixtape's
It's getting
not gonna get.
getting nominated. It's getting nominated, dude. It is.
How much do you want? Like,
It is that-
It's
you
so
want-
like political
you want
bullshit,
dude.
on
It's
that.
it's
Jeff
what.
Keighley's gonna press that shit, bro.
No, in movie terms, it's Oscar bait.
No, let's do a slap bet on it. Like How I Met Your Mother, slap bet.
I'm not. Well, I mean, it's not like you're ever gonna slap me. Okay, fine.
I'll slap Everett.
I'll slap the shit out of you. We're just talking about the Keighley Game Awards. We're not going on.
Yeah,
like,
obviously the
can't be like-
Keeleys.
yeah, you can't. Well, I just want to make sure you're not like, I don't know. You go to like some random website and it's like, look, they nominated it. Like, you just went to,
Dude,
you know,
like, no
Gamer
mixtape because mixtape got like super high reviews. Like
yeah,
it's
everybody gave it 10s.
yeah.
Until like
it's
IGN and like in Europe gave it like a 5. I think
Yeah,
it's terrible.
it's a
but-
fucking dude. It's a game journalist
I
darling
know, but
game.
I think
Those are
there'll
the
be,
ones
like,
that
6 other games that like
no, dude.
are going to be.
Because like I said, just like me and JJ said, it got super high reviews, and those are the people who nominate, even for the Keeleys, who put in like, oh yeah, I want this game. Like this game should be a Game of the Year nomination. They're the
It's like
people.
like in last time. Remember if the fucking Sonic 3 wasn't even fucking nominated for fucking movie adaptation?
Which is
Because
stupid.
they
It
knew it
was
would
Well,
have
they
fucking
also-
beat the shit out of fucking Last of Us.
But if Control comes out this year,
Controlled
like,
Resonant.
yeah,
It is.
yeah. Well, like I mean, Fable is supposed to come out this year.
I don't
It's
see why it
not.
wouldn't come out this year.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. If so, like that, I feel like could get nominated. Just because, like, I don't know, everyone loves Control.
What about this? What about that fucking mouse game that you were talking about? That might be nominated, right?
Mouse
I don't know,
PI
Because
from-
that got
Mouse
yeah, with,
PI
like, the
for
one-
Hire,
No, not
no.
Mouse for Hire. The other one. The one that's like 10 out
Oh,
of 10
yeah,
shit
that-
right now.
yeah, that one.
Oh, Mina the Hollower. Yeah, that one might.
Yeah,
be.
yeah. That one, I feel like that might get. Obviously, that one might obviously for sure beat out mixtape if for indie game shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, GTA win. This is literally GTA year. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
thought Claire Obscure Game Awards gonna be GTA Game Awards, dude. It doesn't matter.
Let's talk about some Sony stuff. Yeah, we'll go with that. So according to Jason Schreier, he's spoken about that Sony is apparently unhappy with Naughty Dog's lack of games this generation, which I think is kind of hilarious that they would be unhappy with that because they released Last of Us Part 2, right? Like for this generation. Oh, that was PS4? Okay, so they really haven't released anything. But it's like I mean, like during the I guess because what? During the PS3 generation, we had Last of Us Part 1 and 3 Uncharted games, right? During the PS4 generation, we had Last of Us Part 2 and
One Uncharted.
Uncharted.
And then Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Lost
Uncharted
Legacy.
4 and Lost Legacy.
Oh, Uncharted 4 as well, yeah. So we had like 2 Uncharted games, and then a Last of Us game. So,
and
like
all the all the re-releases.
Basically, that's all it's been this generation is just re-releasing all that shit. But I'm over here thinking like, yeah, no shit. Like you guys want them to make a certain style game,
and you canceled their project.
And they had one game that they would have released, and you canceled it. So like you're unhappy with their lack of games this generation, but you canceled the one game that they would have released this generation, and you seem to want them to keep re-releasing Last of Us. And then like they clearly make a certain style of game, especially now with what's his name being the main guy over there, Neil Druckmann. Like they make a certain style that like is gonna take a long time to develop. And then of course we have the whole just games take a lot longer to develop. So it's kind of on Sony, not Naughty Dog.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the meme, like the Eric Andre meme where like he shoots somebody and he's like, "Why'd you make me do this?"
Yeah. It's like if you want them to have like, I don't know. To me, I'm like, if they want more output from Naughty Dog, clearly the reason they want Naughty Dog to release more games is because they look at them as their top developer. But it's like they do have 2 teams, right? Well, then, okay, get a 3rd team for them to just release more mid-tier games. And you're going to have to be fine with that.
Yeah. Have them remaster Jak and Daxter. Like, if you want to be this whole remaster thing, like have them.
Or not even remaster, have them do a new Jak and Daxter game that is like a more mid-tier game where it's like, oh, it's only like a 3-4 hour game.
I know you could start with a remaster and then like gauge the interest based off of that, but I think it would sell well, and then you could just be like, oh yeah, now we're gonna make a new one.
Like you're gonna have to have them. Like that's the thing. If developers want certain studios to release games more frequently, or just studios in general, because obviously we've seen this. Like, dude, look at was 2014, 2015 when Arkham Knight came out? 2015. And then Suicide Squad came out, 10 years later or whatever it was, 9-10 years later. Like, if you want your studios to release games more frequently, you're going to have to either tell them...
Well, then you don't cancel their projects, because, like, I mean, with both those examples, Last of Us, they canceled the live service, and then with, like, Rocksteady, there was, like, lots of rumored projects that were canceled. There was a first Suicide Squad thing that got canceled. There was the rumored, Batman Beyond, that game that they were supposed to be doing. So it's just like there was tons of, but then they canceled and like, no, do something else. Do this now. So it's like,
yeah,
if you get upset that they're not making games, it's like, okay, well, you're also canceling their shit. So, what are we gonna do?
So yeah, like, I don't know. Also, too, the thing is, I think if they really want them, like, they're gonna have to tell maybe start telling your development studios, hey, you guys don't need to worry about like, oh, look, the reflection. When you go up to the face of the character, you can see the reflection in their eyes. Don't worry about that. Make it look good, but don't worry about all that detail bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't need all that. I get that, like, obviously Rockstar does that with Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption and all that stuff, but they can do that. Not every studio should be doing that. Just make a good game. Just make a good game. Again, I keep talking about look at the output that FromSoft has. They release a game like every 2 or 3 years. Would you like they obviously don't do that kind of stuff, like put the most detail possible. But their games don't look bad.
Like, yeah, you don't look at like Radon and you're like, dude, that guy, like Radon looks like shit. Like that character model looks like terrible. You don't look at like their things like, man, like Melania, like I don't know, like that was kind of like a mid looking stuff. Like it all looks great.
Like one of the most cinematic
look great.
Dude, one of the most cinematic things that, like, one of the most cinematic moments in gaming that I had in the past few years was when I fucking, in the expansion for Elden Ring, I was fighting Bale. Cause, dude, that fucking fight, like, is just so fucking, like, it looks great. And, like, everything that's going on with, like, the lightning and all stuff, like, I never looked at it like, damn, this is an ugly looking, whatever. Everyone needs to follow FromSoft. Back to the Japanese thing. There's something with the Japanese developers.
Eastern developer.
Eastern developers.
Like, Capcom.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, when did Village come out? When did Resident Evil Village come out?
2022. That's I guess.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 2022.
Well, even like you can go all the way back to Biohazard. I mean, like
2021
Biohazard looked great.
But 2021, it came out in 2021, and then they were doing, but like, even though it took 5 years for the next mainline game to come out, the thing is, it's not like they just took 5 years to develop it and that was it. They were also working on the remakes at the same time.
Yeah, you had 4 remake that came out in between, which looked great.
Yeah, and like Resident Evil 7 came out in 2017, so 4 years before that. Like, their output has been consistent enough, with remakes and like.
Yeah, because what was it, after 7, they pumped out 2 and 3 remakes.
Yeah. So like,
I think it's also probably like maybe they have more concise and better leadership because like they're actually like green lighting projects that they know they're gonna see all the way through, rather than like, oh, we're gonna green light and then like change halfway through, whether it's like we talked about Rocksteady, like we're doing all these things and then they cancel and then like, oh yeah, Last of Us, we want to do this live service and now we don't, and it's just like, okay, how about you green light and focus on shit that you actually want to do.
Yeah.
So what do I know? I'm just some guy with a hat.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It does seem to be more of like a Western, like publisher developer /developer thing that like they just take so long and they happen to just be like, no pivot. Like, yeah, the Gotham Knights, right? Wasn't it like the rumors were that was going to be a live service thing, and then they never mind.
It's not even like you can just fucking tell based off of how the game plays. Like, oh, you got to do these quests to get this type of like upgrade currency, and they do this quest to get this upgrade currency, and it's just like, okay, you're like, it smells like a live service game, but there's not a live service. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I just saw like on my phone, it's unrelated, but the Tekken 8 game director left Bandai Namco.
Oh yeah?
Kohei Akita.
Oh shit. I think I did see that. I don't know. Somehow I didn't.
It just was announced like 13 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. 20 years at the company.
That's a long fucking time.
To make a mid fighting game. Yeah, I said it.
I wouldn't say it's mid, but like
I never liked Tekken. Like,
yeah, I'm not a big Tekken guy.
Most fighting games I like, but Tekken, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm just like, I don't really like this shit. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, like all those are fun. But then like Tekken, I was like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah. But yeah. Western publishers and developers, learn from the Eastern guys. You can release more games and make more money.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Let's move to some of this Bungie stuff, or well, actually Destiny stuff, because there's been some more things that have come out since basically the announcement of the death of Destiny. Yeah, some reports have come out that Bungie discussed rebranding Destiny as Destiny Infinity, relaunching that game basically, and they would have moved it to one major yearly expansion a year. What they were doing before, they decided they wanted to try and do two smaller expansions, like they did with the two recent expansions. That's what it was. They were going to start trying to do smaller stuff. So they wanted to go back to that. And yeah, they weren't going to really, they didn't want to move on to Destiny 3. They wanted to, like, here's Destiny. We're going back to yearly expansions. But that just obviously never came about. They obviously pivoted away from that and decided to just basically end production on the game. And yeah, like, I just everything that's come out, like, there's just been other stuff too. Like, I think I did talk about it last week, where it's just like they look like they're gonna have layoffs and everything, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, the community is trying to, like, save it. Like, we talked about it last week, but that petition is, like, it's over 200,000 signatures now to, like, save
Did
it.
you sign it?
Yeah, I did. Also,
Okay.
I think on
I'm
June,
just making sure you're doing your part.
I think on June 7th, I gotta see it again. June 7th, there's like a call to have basically everyone who's played Destiny to slam the servers and be on Destiny and just play it on, like, I think June 7th, or it's this week. Maybe not June 7th, maybe it's June 5th or some shit like that. I don't remember. I have to go look it up again. So I probably am going to play Destiny on that. People are trying to show that, like, hey, no, this game is beloved. Do not fucking kill it. Whether that fucking saves it or not is a whole other fucking.
The same thing. It's just like, where were you guys before?
That's the thing. That's like, even though I am going to be part of that server slam shit, thing is, I still do play it. Like, I was playing it at least once a week.
You're not.
I'm not just saying you. I'm just saying other people.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, like, I don't know. It is weird that obviously they pivot away from that yearly release thing, because I did, like, when I heard that, I was like, it makes sense. Become like a true, MMO, like World of Warcraft, or Final Fantasy, where you have expansions, but then you have, like, your minor, events that are going on throughout the year and stuff like that. So I was kind of surprised that like option didn't get chosen. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe find out when that server slam is, and I'll hop on Destiny and just play with you too. I'll help the numbers out.
I hope it. Thing is, like, I have some hope that maybe this shows that, like, hey.
Well, I think even just, like, it's just, I mean, I get they want to try to push Marathon, but, like, Marathon just came out and it has a lower player count than a game that came out 2017 or 2017.
2017.
Yeah. It has a lower player count than that. So, like, there is still an established fan base, and I'm sure. I don't know.
For MMO, it's fucking dead. But yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
MMO standards.
But the reason it is dead is because, like
even like WoW is, like, I would say kind of dead, just based on, like, remember, like, JJ, when we worked at GameStop, there was like 14 million subscribers. There's like 3 million now. Like,
yeah,
that's it. Like, I would say WoW is even fucking dying. Like, you only have 3 million now. You guys used to have 14 million.
I think
$15 a month.
I think the thing is
that shit until, like, a certain expansion. I don't want to. Fuck, I forgot it. I think it's the. Well, no, fucking super dog shit.
I think the thing is, with a game like WoW, like, it's kind of hard to continue making expansions that, like, people are going to be excited about, for especially how old that game is. Like, after a while.
Again, they also did split the servers to make it where it's old school and
I think that's the other
retail.
thing too. Yeah, they did that.
So like everybody plays, all the fucking boomers just play classic. And that's
Yeah.
it. So it
So,
really
like,
separates the
I think
game.
that was
So
a
now you really
mistake.
can see the other people like, oh well, retail. There's not a whole lot of people as they were before when it's just pandas, you know? Because again, a few years before they actually did the split. Because again, old school RuneScape is probably like 90% old school, 10% fucking RuneScape 3. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit game.
What
But
does Tom play on WoW? Classic or
he plays retail.
okay?
And then
Yeah,
when
he
it comes to
doesn't
the thing with
like shit.
Bungie, when it comes to Bungie, the one of the biggest issues is that they tend to push way too much monetization when it comes to their game. And that does turn off a lot of the players. So there's three issues when it comes to Destiny. Issue 1 is the monetization is too much. Like, you can't have all these events that they do, like, oh, we're going to have the winter event, or have the summer event, and this and that. But every time you have, like, some kind of pass, you have to pay for it. You can't even have, like, they don't even have, like, a free pass or whatever. Then,
well, the thing is, they do those passes or like those events, like, oh, we're gonna have this fucking winter event or the summer event. But they don't have nothing. They need people to come back and play these little fucking game modes. That's
which is why they shouldn't be paid event passes. It should be free event passes. You want people to come back and play your game because they like the season pass you have to pay for
free. But the thing is, that's the thing when it comes down to like a shit thing, like you're not making us money. It's like, okay, well, guess what? It's gonna hurt us players because they're gonna start throwing this shit. Like, oh, you want to play the little the summer pass, whatever, buy it. Like, it could have been free if all you fuckers are playing it, but nobody's playing, so we're gonna charge it so we can get people to keep playing.
Which is why that's a dumb thing. Once they
start doing that, the game's dead. Like, it's gonna be tough to come back from.
Okay, and then second issue. They tend to make way too many, like, obviously there is a point where you've done everything in the game. But when you're obviously a dedicated enough player, you're just going to keep playing it. So when they move to the, like, season of whatever model, where it's like season of the Lost and all this stuff, that was a good idea in theory, but they eventually just, like, it's just like, okay, you're adding more story stuff after you did the big yearly expansion. Cool. But when you do the, like, oh, the new, like, oh, here's the new activity. Like, oh, it's just another wave-based activity. That's all it is. So when you're doing another wave-based activity, after you just did the last wave-based activity, it's just a new name. Like, you're just essentially doing that over and over. Like, that can get a little bit like, okay, come on, give us something new. The third issue with Destiny is that they make it too hard to do the end game stuff. They made it easier, but it is still very hard to do the end game stuff. I get that, like, you want to have, like, you want to do the raids, you need to get a team together, but I think you can do the raids. Like, you can do a version of the raids where it's just like, here, just it's got matchmaking. And, like, at some point, even if there's matchmaking to do the raids, at some point, eventually people start to learn, like, oh, this is what you're supposed to do. Oh, I should have a mic going because, like, it's this and that. And eventually people start like, okay, yes, I'm getting in this 6-player thing for the raid. And it becomes like, okay, now I know what I'm doing. And this is, people eventually learn, even without talking to each other, what you're supposed to do.
That's what wow, LFR, dude. That's what makes it really maybe just dog shit fucking gear compared to, like, actually doing it with like the us three and like 3 other people. We actually go in there and do it like legitly how it is instead of just queuing it up. Because again, people in WoW and shit and Final Fantasy, like, they just queue up like that. You're just gonna get the dog shittest fucking people in the game that sometimes you don't want to fucking learn. There's like, somebody will carry me. That's it. If you have 4 other people, there's like, they'll carry me. Good luck. Then they'll quit. Then people start getting upset. Like, what
Yeah,
the
but
fuck?
the thing is,
Or we killing
but the
bosses.
thing
I waste
is,
3 hours.
so the
But
thing
tell me,
is,
tell me.
eventually you find people you can play with. Eventually you do find people that you could like, oh, now I got my team that we're going to do the weekly raids. Like, that's it. Actually, there's a fourth issue too. The fourth issue is that like every other fucking expansion was not a great expansion when it came to the story. So you'd have like, oh, this is a good one. Why does this one suck? Oh, this is a good one. Why does this one suck? So I don't know. We're gonna like maybe there's a chance that Destiny gets saved. It's still a big enough game, but again, I was talking about. I
Back
think
at the very
Bungie's.
end.
I think, but like I said last week, I think Bungie's dead. I think this. We are in the death throes of Bungie, and Sony is going to shut them down. By this time next year, Bungie won't exist, and because Bungie won't exist, Destiny won't exist at all. You won't even be able to play Destiny because what? Sony's gonna put another dedicated team, make another dedicated team to keep those servers up and running. Not gonna happen.
No.
So
You can sort of
Well-
make a private server.
Well, I mean, that
like
law
Bungie do.
got passed in California, though.
Yeah,
The don't kill games thing. So
yeah, I saw that.
you might have to, or they'll just make it an offline game.
or
Does it,
they'll
like,
just
people-
start giving some refunds.
Listen, people can just make private servers, dude. Like, people do this shit all the time.
I don't know. But that's what's going on with Destiny and Bungie, so we'll see what happens with that.
I don't know.
All right,
Some
so
of the shit that they're doing for, like, I know it's just completely different, but like, fuck, dude, like, because it was, I think we talked about how the Sony PlayStation things are probably gonna be talking about Marathon Season 2, where it's gonna be like free to play for like a week for people to try it out, and like all the extra goodies and shit
that's
that you
not
can
going to
do. I
work
think with the new
out for
map,
them. That is not going to work out for them. Nope. Again, like I'm, and as per usual, it looks like I'm being proven right when it comes to these types of things. When it comes to like these types of games, nobody's going to want to play Marathon. Nobody. There is so much bad PR for Marathon that like that game is not going to be like it's unsalvageable. It's just you can't. There's so much bad PR. Add in to the fact that like we already have Arc Raiders and Escape from Tarkov. So we have, if somebody wants to play
like easy mode and a fucking ball busting hard mode, and Marathon is literally the fucking medium for that.
but you can't in the video game industry, you cannot have a middle ground anymore now. You have to have either the one for the casuals or the one for the hardcores. You can't have there is no middle ground. And we have the one for the casuals, which is Arc Raiders, and the one for the hardcores, which is Escape from Tarkov. It's the same thing with like, again, with the hero shooters. You have the one for the casuals, which maybe not as casually, but like you have the one for the casuals, the Marvel Rivals, because it's like, oh, I get to play as Spider-Man. I get to play as, Captain America. I get to play as Wolverine. I get to play as Iron Man. That's for the casuals. Then you have the ones for the hardcore, Overwatch. Like
he hasn't played with us in a while. Fucking Marvel Rivals.
No, I'm not saying it's not for hardcores, but like the appeal of being able to play as your favorite Marvel characters obviously is going to appeal more to someone who would be a more casual player because they're like, oh, cool, I'm going to be able to. Then obviously once they go and play and get their shit pushed in, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, like I just don't think there's a middle ground for that type of stuff because like you either have to appeal to the biggest audience possible with whatever it is or appeal to that specific crowd. And Marathon doesn't have that because yeah, it is a little bit more hardcore than like on Arc Raiders, but it isn't as ball bustingly hardcore as like an Escape from Tarkov. So like,
but there is rating in the game. That's what makes it a little bit more intense.
Again,
a different part of it.
What did Devin say? What did Devin say
map.
earlier? What did Devin say earlier about the player base? You had people.
What, it was like 2,000 less
had-
people than
It
fucking
had
Destiny,
less
like, a
people
couple months
than
ago.
it had less people than Destiny.
I'm glad it did because it's a fucking MMO compared to a fucking extraction shooter on fucking PC.
Why are you
Like,
defending
it's like-
Marathon?
it's not a bad game. I don't give a shit. It's not a bad game for an extraction shooter based game. It's not bad, especially the new shit they're adding to the game is actually pretty fucking cool as fuck. But
Okay.
maybe because I played a lot of extraction shooter, you were like, you played, but you guys fucking tail between your legs when you heard a gunshot at us. Like,
Because
Like,
you're
they said it was
supposed
not your
to,
type
you're
of
supposed
game.
to be like wary of everything. Like, how many times have we seen like a player's like, no, I'm here, I'm friendly. Fuck you, I'm not friendly. Like, dude, that's what it is for those types of games. The extraction shooters are meant to be like, you have to watch your back.
no, not Tarkov. Kill on sight.
Fuck.
But yeah,
Fuck.
like that's what I got.
Like, no, it's kill on sight in Tarkov.
Like if you're a actual like those, like if you're not like one of the AIs that you control an AI scav, that's more chill. Because when you talk to like friends like you and I were like the AI scav, we're like, hey, what up, dog? You know. But if you're the actual player, anybody that's not me, kill them. Doesn't matter.
So
like
again,
but Marathon, with all the lore stuff and everything they're trying to do with the game is very interesting compared with the other games have done ever. So I'm giving it to them.
Marathon
That one.
has way too many things going against it. It is in a genre that is a subgenre of a genre that is very niche and will have its people that are like, oh, I either want to play this game or this game because of whatever reasons. And not only that, but we've talked about it plenty of times. People have their game when they choose it like, no, I'm not moving. I either play Escape from Tarkov or Arc Raiders. That's what they're doing. Not only that,
Like,
again,
a lot of people
all
just
the
hate
bad
it,
PR. All the bad PR. Whether
people
it's
just hate it, bro. Like
that,
I know
yeah,
it's
that
like
may be
permanently
true.
it's the same shit,
No,
bro.
that may be
Arc
true,
Raiders,
but like
on Arc
that's
Raiders
just the
when it first came
unfortunate
out.
truth. That may be true. Maybe it's just, yeah, people just want to hate it just to hate it. But like that matters, unfortunately, when it comes to that type of shit. That like they just want to hate it, and so they're not going to play it. Like that matters when it comes to any form of entertainment. If there's a big enough crowd that's like, I don't care, I'm not going to play it because of whatever it is, then it will kill that thing. How many times have we seen something that was pretty good?
Like Hi-Fi Rush, that was good. Still got
Yeah,
shit on,
but
right? So like,
yeah, Hi-Fi Rush was good, but Xbox has a lot of negative PR that people look at it and like, oh, it was an Xbox game, I'm not going to play it. And it hurt the game. It hurt the game. Whether it's wrong or right, if something has a negative PR, and even if it's good, it fucks over that piece of entertainment. Like, because we see it.
I still say I think it's not a bad game. People are just saying stupid shit just to say it's stupid. Like I had enjoyed it a lot, and I think Bungie tried to get on the fucking hype train, dude, for that shit. It just, if you're one of the early ones to adopt this and people start liking it, you could be the next fucking big thing. But if you don't ever try and just bleed money dry fucking with Destiny, because look how that fucking went, nobody gives a shit. Oh no. Let's all jump on the last day of dying, dude.
I don't know.
Show them.
Let's move on to the next thing because we're just running in circles and we're wasting way too much time on a dead game from a dead company. Both these games are going to be, both Destiny and Marathon are dead. They are not going to be around by this time next year because Bungie will not be around. That is the unfortunate truth. And that's just what it is. Let's move on to the next thing. We've got when did this game come out? So, The Witcher 3 had a surprise announcement. Is it the third expansion? The third expansion?
No, this is the fourth. I thought it was the fourth one. Right?
No, yeah, it is the third expansion. Songs of the Past. It's launching 2027. And yeah, The Witcher 3 is getting a new fucking expansion after I don't even know how many years. When did that game even come out? 2015. Jesus Christ, it came out 11 years.
My guess is going to be 2016, so.
11 years ago. and it's getting an expansion after so many fucking years. Yeah, I'm a little bit fucking 12 years. It says, what the fuck? Wait, no, 11 years after the second expansion, Blood and Wine. So the second expansion came out in 2011 or 16. I don't know why I said 2011. 2016. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I think that they have a new expansion coming out for this game.
Yeah. Especially when they announced Witcher 4 too.
Yeah, because exactly. They announced a new Witcher game. Why would anyone think that they're doing a new expansion for Witcher? I think there was rumors. I think we talked about it before too, that there was rumors. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is just they just want people to play this game again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I played all the expansions. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they announced a price. I mean, it's probably gonna be $20, I would
Probably.
assume. I don't know. I'll probably play it. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be a day oneer, but I played all. I mean, I played Blood and Wine. It was a great expansion. So, I mean, if people say it's like as good as that, I don't know. Maybe I'll download Witcher.
I still need to play
Yeah.
through Witcher 3. I've never played through it.
It's a really good game.
It's one of those things that I just never played it.
I know. The funny thing is, I remember it was like on sale on the Xbox like marketplace. I bought like the Ultimate Edition before it came out because I was really excited. And then I just couldn't get into it at launch. And then once all the expansions came out, I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta sit down. I gotta get into it. And then I couldn't stop playing it. Like once I finally like got into it.
Yeah.
Like I was like, because one of those games where obviously like if you can only play like for like 20 fucking minutes, it's not like Forza. Like if you have, like I can fuck around for 30, 45 minutes. Like you have to be able to dedicate a few hours at least at a time. Because you're like, you won't even finish like a quest sometimes. Like, you're like, I didn't even level up my guy. So what the fuck was the point of even playing? So, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited. I'm gonna play it. Like I said, maybe not by day one, unless it's like they're like, this is just as good as Blood and Wine. Then I'll, if reviewers say that, then I will be a day one guy. So
maybe this might spur me to play the game before it comes out.
yeah,
So
don't use that word around me.
Oh,
Yeah. You slut.
Oh shit. Sorry, bro.
You can't win them every year.
Can't win them every year. Well, the Corgi predicted it, or the Corgi or whatever. I don't know how you say that. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I know. It's all over the internet. I know. Fuck that dog.
They're gonna raise. You're like I love dogs, but fuck that one. They're gonna raise his collar to the rafters. They're gonna retire his
dude,
shit.
I like the thing is now, like it's not even like it didn't matter like if it was the Spurs or anybody else. Like I want the Knicks to win just because I want to see New York burn. I think it'd be hilarious. I mean, it's gonna burn. Like it's gonna turn into fucking Gotham, man. I want to see Gotham like in real life. Like,
did you see this story that like some teenager, it was like a 19-year-old, was celebrating them making it to the NBA finals? He like fell off something and now he's brain dead.
No, but
Yeah.
I from the images I see of people celebrating, like I can definitely see that. But yeah, I just want to see New York turn to fucking Gotham City and just like
turn into New York City from The Crow.
Pretty much.
Devil's
yeah.
Night.
Like I mean, I think if they lose,
I don't know if that's New York City, but yeah.
Yeah, I think either way, if they lose, win or lose,
New York's going up in flames.
Pretty much. I don't live there, so fuck it.
Oh, if they win.
It's like, I don't know, like as someone, and also like as someone who like teams don't win championships very often. Like the Knicks haven't won in like 30 something fucking years, or they haven't been. Did they win in the 90s or no?
No, it was
They've been there.
1970 something. 72.
Okay, yeah. So they haven't won a long time. Like, you know what?
They
Fine.
made it in 1999. They made
Yeah.
it to the finals.
That's what I'm thinking. The
Funnily
last time they-
enough, against the Spurs, which,
I know.
funnily enough, started the Spurs dynasty.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. As a person who often has teams that are like long suffering, it's just like I'd rather have the team like
Yeah,
I don't know,
you'd
it's like
rather
if
have
you
the
wanna
team
have
that has suffered a lot longer than the team
yeah,
that
it's like
was, yeah.
yeah, so it's just like yeah, the Spurs like you guys have 5 rings like
Within the last
okay.
20 fucking year, 25 years. They
Yeah,
got 5 rings.
all within the 90s and
From
earlier. Or
1999,
90s and
they won in 1999,
yeah.
2003, 4?
So
4.
you could just I know, you could just basically say like from 2000 so in less than 30 years you guys have gotten 5 rings. It's
Rings.
like
New
yeah,
York
so it's
hasn't
like
had one in like 50-ish years.
yeah. And you can even count like you fucking count Brooklyn and New Jersey and like all the, you know, because I mean with football it's all like they clump those together New York. So it's like yeah, like they haven't had much happiness, so
Yeah.
but whatever.
I mean, the Spurs will probably win because there was that somebody leaked what do you call it, the script apparently that
Yeah, but the people were like saying, "Oh, the Thunder are gonna make it to the finals," because like you could go to NBA.com and it was like you
no no
clicked on like
no
finals
no
merch,
there was
and then
someone
it popped.
who said like predicted the future kind of shit or whatever of like the next like I don't know how many years
Oh
of
yeah, the Thunder are
championship.
supposed to win
The
next year's
Thunder are
championship.
supposed to win next year. They won
Yeah,
last year and they predicted that apparently, and they predicted in
yeah,
that same one it was the Spurs winning, and now they're in the NBA finals. So
yeah.
your Thunder will probably win again next year after they
I
trade for
mean,
Giannis.
I don't know if we need to.
Well, apparently they need to do something because they're gonna pay. They're gonna be in the second apron, so
Yeah, I mean, Lou Dort's probably gone.
I would get rid of him. I wouldn't get
iHeart.
rid of iHeart.
Well, I think he's gonna need to come back at a reduced salary.
If anything, if I were the Thunder, I'd probably trade Chet.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is that like he did help us win a ring last year.
But
Like
he really fucking shrank.
I know, but let's
Jalen
make
Williams, J Will, not J Dub. Jalen Williams was so much better when it came to defending Wemby. Like he actually put in good work.
yeah,
I
'cause
would.
he's got some mass, so I don't know if
Yeah,
Chet can like put on some weight and
Chet
stuff like
looked like
that.
a deer in headlights.
We
If
also
any,
have
yeah.
Thomas Sorber who didn't play this year. Like so, you know, I like to see what he looks like. Like I know he's gonna be a rookie, but if he can put in some work on the defensive end, and there's like I don't know if we can trade up and get like Mara from
They really want that
Michigan,
Ade Mara guy, yeah.
fucking tall man, just a tall fucking thick boy that can just you know I like my thick boys thick boy.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't need to keep talking about sports.
NBA 2K is coming out this year,
It always will.
It always will.
and Wemby will be on the cover.
Oh yeah, for sure he's gonna be on the cover this year. All right, let's talk about this price raise that just came out. So we really are living in the time, guys, where this is a luxury, not a hobby anymore for video games. So I really hate this. This is a story. Valve just raised the Steam Deck prices in the US, at least. The 1 terabyte OLED is this is such a fucking jump. It's going from $649 to $949. And the 512 gig OLED's going from $549 to $789. So not as big of a jump, but still fuck.
Yeah, but it also should show you like the Steam machine's not gonna be fucking cheap.
That means the Steam machine's not going to be cheap, yeah. They said these new prices reflect the current state of component costs and other global logistical challenges across the industry as a whole. Yeah, yeah, this should tell you, yeah, again, that means the Steam machine is not gonna be. Everyone was like, maybe it'll be like $500, $400. Nope. Nope.
It's gonna be like close to $1,000 for your little companion cube.
And the thing is too, I know, right? And the thing is too, like, dude, the 1 terabyte, $300 jump. That is so much money. Like, yeah,
I should just sell my Steam Deck now. I know it's not an OLED, but it's probably worth more than I paid for it now at this point.
you probably would make money.
Hell yeah,
dude.
brother.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like,
it was just smart. It was just smart financial investments for me to buy. For us to buy our Xboxes and PS5s when we did. We're just finance bros. We just know when to buy stuff.
yeah, dude.
You know,
The fact that we just
I hate to just flex on the poors that just didn't get on the it's like buying Bitcoin back in the day. That's what we did. We bought our consoles and stuff. We were just the smart guys before everybody else.
Yeah, man. We keep talking about the prices of things going up, getting higher and higher. And it's just, I don't know if it should make me sad or mad. Cause it's just like,
Both.
or both. Cause it's just like, again, I remember when stuff lowered in price.
Back in my day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also think there was nothing crazy like this COVID fucking pandemic happened too back in the day.
But it's not even just the COVID stuff or whatever. Like, that's not really. It's the fact that we elected that idiot back in the office. The country elected him right back.
I didn't do that.
The country did. That's why I said the country.
My state did.
Yeah, my state didn't either. But the fact that he decided like, oh yeah, tariffs, and oh yeah, now the the war, like, it's just fucked us as a country when it comes to the economy and how much shit costs. The thing is, the thing I hate about it more is that, like, if the tariff thing goes away, the war thing goes away, doesn't mean that these prices are going down. Maybe stuff will go down a bit, but like, everything's gonna stay expensive because
Yeah.
obviously
that's like,
yeah,
because there was like, I remember, I wish I would have like saved this like pie chart graph, because it's like you have like fast food companies that were like saying back during COVID, like, oh, we have to raise prices because of like inflation or whatever. But like, it was like I think it was like a 20% inflation on like the cost of goods. But you could see like someone like charted out like the graph. It was like, oh, well, like Burger King has raised prices 80% over this period, and McDonald's is like the same. And it's like, okay, you guys aren't just doing this to keep up with inflation. You're also going way above like where you're supposed to. And then like they're like, well, people are paying for it at this price, so why would we even lower it? Like once you get people accepting a certain price point, why would I lower it? Like, like,
yep,
why would I do anything different? Because you're already paying for it. We're gonna keep it here. Like, the crazy thing is, like, not like, and this, again, back to fast food, and it's like obviously video games are related, like not like related, but like inflation. But like we would get like you get coupons in the mail. I don't know if you guys, but like Burger King, they come in. You used to be able to get a Whopper meal for two, like two Whoppers, two large fries, and two large drinks. It was like $8 or $9. Now it's like $15.50 for two Whoppers, two medium fries, and two medium drinks.
I
It's
used
like,
to.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I used to.
The chicken is so like expensive as fuck, dude.
One of the things I
Yeah.
used to like getting is two. Now they call them double cheeseburger, but two McDoubles, a 6-piece chicken nuggets, and a medium like drink. I used to like getting that at
Big Mac.
McDonald's. Huh?
Huh? I just called you a big bag.
Yeah. But I like that. 2 McDoubles, 6-piece chicken nuggets, and it cost me less than $10. I think at the time it was costing me like $8 or $9. Now when I go get it, it's like $12. This is me trying to eat cheap at McDonald's. and still $12. Like,
Use the app.
yeah, I have to use the app to like yeah. But that doesn't always work. Like eventually it's like, oh, you don't have enough points for a free thing or whatever. They do still have like the like every day there's like a $7 meal or some shit or whatever it is,
Yeah.
or $8. But yeah, it's just there's a reason I have to work 12 hours a day for 5 days a week.
You gotta start
Ridiculous.
prostituting yourself out.
If only I could. If only I could. Yeah.
There's probably a market for you.
There's probably a market for me. I'm gonna have to start selling feet pics.
Yeah.
All right. We got a few more things to talk about. I think this one we could. I don't think it'd be a long discussion. We have now had the announcement for this year's Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 4 got announced a few days ago, May 28th. And it's coming out October 23rd, so clearly trying to avoid that fucking GTA window. The tweet they put out, it's a campaign with war erupting on the Korean peninsula, threatening to destabilize the world. Multiplayer featuring grounded, precise combat with fluid movement. DMZ, a living world where every deployment is a new story. So yeah, I saw the trailer. It looks good. Like it's, the trailers or, whatever. And it looks like they're going to have that, ghost versus price thing going. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, looks pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Modern Warfare 4.
It's going to be the same build-up as fucking Master Chief and what was that?
Spartan Lock.
Yeah, Spartan Lock.
Yeah, that's what it's
They're
gonna
gonna
be.
use that
I saw
as
also people or people were memeing it with like the John Cena and The Rock like WWE thing. Like, I'm like, who gives a shit? Like, and honestly, all these people that play Call of Duty, you guys don't fucking play the campaign. Why are you guys getting hyped up over a fucking campaign trailer? Like, you Call of Duty fuckers.
It's Modern Warfare, dude. Modern Warfare, dude. Fuck that shit.
No, they don't. You get like the statistics show like yes, this looks great. If this was like a movie that was coming out, like fucking cool, like be a great trailer. But this isn't a movie. It's like another Call of Duty game. Like these same people are like, "Oh, Call of Duty's back," or they like in fucking December are gonna be like, "Call of Duty's dead." Like,
yeah, that's gonna happen
It's just gonna be a cycle, and it's just like I don't care anymore. I don't care.
I think the only thing that, like, at this point, I think because obviously we get Call of Duties every year, I think the only thing that they're just gonna have to do is.
Well, I saw they're getting rid of like the hip fire is gonna have this like you can just hip fire now, and like it's the same as like aiming down sights. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, like realistic shit. Yeah.
I think, but I was saying, like, I think what they're just gonna have to do now, because they want to keep obviously some momentum going, because obviously it's this year they're not gonna be the top selling game. Like, it's just not. No game is outselling GTA.
Well, if it ain't GTA, yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, nothing's outselling GTA. So they're gonna have to settle for second place.
Nothing's outselling GTA. I like. I'm not even like a bold proclamation. I think nothing's outselling GTA in 2027.
You know what? You're probably right. Like,
just based on how well GTA like 5 sold, like I don't think anything's outselling, and how well it still sells. Like nothing's outselling that shit next year.
Yeah, it'll probably for Call of Duty to reclaim that number one spot, probably 2028 or 2029.
Yeah.
You might no, dude. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think like GTA 6 is going to continue, especially because like the fervor for it, because it's been so long since we've had a GTA game and everything. Like, yeah, it's going to just sell, and then most likely next year too we'll get the PC release, so then that's going to boost its sales up. That's a good one, dude. That's a good one. I like that. I like that one. Yeah. So this year and next year, most likely GTA 6 will be the top selling game of the years. Yeah. Yeah. But I think for them to like get second place this year, and well, maybe not this year, but like to try and be like, okay, second place like next year, Maybe they'll get it this
Yeah,
year. I don't know.
especially if it's not going to be on there. But yeah, there's a
Well,
lot of shit they're adding.
Actually, Resident Evil might get second place this year.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I don't
We'll
know about
see.
that.
But I think if they want to get that, like, get back into
You're
the
gonna
top
get
selling
the
stuff,
shooter ball
maybe. Yeah.
GTA people are already gonna be getting
I
that shit.
think
So.
for them to get back into that, like, top selling, like top 2 or whatever, top 1, I think they're gonna have to stop doing the, like, because like last year was Black Ops 7, but the year before that was Black Ops 6 or Black Ops Cold War or whatever, or yeah, Cold War, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
They're gonna have to go back to not doing that. They're gonna have to just Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, just go back and forth. Because the issue that they had was that, like, they did the Modern Warfare 2, but then they released Modern Warfare 3, and clearly Modern Warfare 3 needed more work. And it was an expansion that supposedly whatever. Then they just released it. Then they released Black Ops Cold War, and then they released Black Ops 7. But clearly they shouldn't have done that because they needed more. It needed more work. And so, like, if Modern Warfare 4 comes out and people are like, it's a return, and of course we're gonna always have that Call of Duty is dead thing come out afterward. But like, for them to be like, Call of Duty's so back, like, I think they have to go back to the, like, release this year it's a Modern Warfare game. This year it's a Black Ops game. This year it's a Modern Warfare game. Because I don't think they're gonna go. I think they're done with any other sub.
I don't know. I would like them to try to introduce like a new
sub series.
Yeah.
I think with them, every time they release a new sub series with Ghosts having such bad, like, backlash,
Yeah,
and
I
that
think
Ghosts,
like I think Ghosts is, I don't know. I think people are looking back on it and, like, especially now, like, okay, we hated on this maybe a little bit too hard.
yeah, perhaps we were too harsh.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, the Call of Duty World War II and Vanguard games weren't received as well.
Advanced Warfare.
Infinite Warfare was a little bit more, received well, but I think that's maybe also another where people look back and like, actually, it was a pretty good one. I think Activision, is looking at it and looking at it just like the only games that seem to really, be popular are the Black Ops games and the Modern Warfare games, and I think that's all they're going to go with. So if that's all they're going to go with, they need to do. They cannot release next year. Cannot be Modern Warfare 5. It has to be Black Ops 8, and then the year after that can't be Black Ops 9. It has to be Modern Warfare 5. Like, that's what they have to do. But
No, but like I said, they're adding a lot of stuff, like removing a lot. Like the Omni movement's gone. Black Ops 7.
I heard they're talking about removing the restart.
Yeah.
Restart.
They're removing that shit, removing that, get red dots back, class of procedures back.
Yeah.
The menu system is kind of how it was back in like the model for 2 days.
But that's the thing, is it's like they're just like adding shit back that like people liked. It's just like,
because they should never got rid of it.
I know, but it's just like, I don't know. Why are we getting hyped for them to finally listen? I don't know.
But yeah, Call of Duty, October 20, Modern Warfare 4, October 23rd.
Yeah, was it Riot Show's back, but it's an upgrade. So, and it's destructible. Ninja perk returns. Finally, gunfight returns. Care packages, like all that cool, like our kind of traditional fucking kill streaks are back.
They're basically making Modern Warfare. Yeah, they're trying to.
Yeah,
they're trying to go back to the old 360 days.
Yeah, the good one. So yeah,
the good days.
I'm kind of hyped for this one.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing that's kind of crazy is you just jump backwards. I think that's the only crazy movement. You can jump backwards. Or forwards, but
hopefully it's good. But I mean, I still think they need to stop doing the yearly releases, but that's obviously never going to happen. Not until there's an actual full-on collapse, but well, who knows? All right, we got 2 more things. So, recently, the new Xbox boss, Asha Sharma, she's reportedly warned staff that hard choices are ahead as Microsoft's working to rebuild its brand in the eyes of the fans and everything, while growing revenue. there's no. She didn't specify what that means, but I don't know, man. I think that means they might have to cut some staff and maybe shut some studios down.
I think that, or just like, I think also the hard decision was like delaying Fable. Like, I think that's part of
That's
it
probably
too.
part of it. Like, I
Like,
think
I don't think it's all layoffs. I mean, like, obviously, I think that's probably going to be part of it. I hope it's not closing studios because, like, you hired that one guy.
Yeah.
I forget his fucking name, and
Yeah,
it's
the one
just
we
like,
talked about.
yeah, it's like you hired him to like, push and bring back franchises. So it seems counterintuitive to get rid of studios that you have to then like
I
get
mean,
more games.
you might be right more in hard choices to do certain things like that because like she does seem to want to try to please the fans as well. Like there was this thing like she's like I hear you guys with the whole like cuz like I think it was Matt Booty that came out and said that they were confirming that like they're going to continue to show like competing like logos like when they're talking about games and everything, and like that didn't go over
Yeah,
well. And she in a tweet like replied to someone or something, I don't remember, saying like, "Oh, we
yeah,
hear you," basically like that was a miss on our part. So like she's obviously like she's trying to find some balance of like, okay, obviously she has to do her job, but like you do have to please the fans at the same time. So
yeah.
like I mean, I don't know. That was never like an issue with me that they're showing like PlayStation or Nintendo logos. Like, that's fine. Like, I don't know. Because again, like, I'm not one of those people who's like, they need to release these games only on Xbox. I don't care if they release Halo, Gears, and on
And then
competing
it always,
platforms.
yeah. I mean, and then like I don't know, Xbox would always kind of have like the funny tweets like after a PlayStation State of Play and be like, "These are also coming out on our system, just
Yeah.
FYI." you know. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, but like I don't know, like listen to fans, like just they voted on like, do you want it to be Xbox or Xbox? Like in all caps and like
I know,
changing
right?
the logo to where it's not so like minimalistic and
I
making it like look more like the old school, like when Xbox first came out, like the green
Yeah. I
and
do
like
I do wonder is one of the hard choices because maybe apparently supposedly too like the people who work at Xbox wanted to go back to having exclusives as well, and obviously the fans have wanted that. I wonder if one of the hard choices is that hey, no, we gotta still be a multi-platform releasing,
you know,
company.
yeah. I mean, like there's like yeah, or like I don't know, maybe the next system was supposed to be have a disk drive and it's not gonna have a disk drive or there like stuff like that. Like I don't know. There's so many like possibilities of like
Of
what
what it could be.
hard
It could be anything. Yeah,
yeah.
it could be a lot of different stuff.
Kinda like we have to wait and see. I mean, so far things have been good. Like, obviously she hasn't been in the job very long. So it's kinda like it's one of those things where it's like when you hire a new GM in sports, like you're like, "Oh, I think, like, they're saying the right things," like, but then, like, you have to wait, the players they pick up and contracts and sign and, like, how things work out because all the games that are gonna be coming out, those aren't her games. I mean, like, Gears of War E-Day, it's not like she greenlit that game and was, like, overseeing that. Like, games that come out in the next, like, 3 to 4 years, that's when we're gonna be like, "Okay," you know? These ones are greenlit underneath her. The decisions, like, price of games and exclusivities and like stuff like that. So we just have to kind of see. And I want to give, I always give like, with again with sports, I always give my GMs the benefit of the doubt. But like once you have like 3 or 4 years in the job, it's like, all right, now we need to start seeing results. Like what's happening? Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
So
I don't know, JJ, what do you think some of these hard choices could be?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just fucking hella. Hold on, sorry. It's trying to. It's hard to fucking see shit on Discord on Xbox and shit. I have to like fucking open all the shit on the computer. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, not. You guys make a good point, but
All right, no,
Jesus Christ, I'm lagging.
no, that's all good. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I hope there's no like studio closures and stuff like that because we don't need more of that. We don't need more of it. But you know what? We'll end this podcast with this last thing because one of these clearly you mentioned it. This probably most likely yes is one of those hard decisions. Fable has been delayed to February of next year. Obviously they had said right like it's for sure releasing this year.
Yeah,
but
I think that was when they thought GTA was coming out in fucking
exactly.
May.
Because they did put out a tweet saying like we got a bunch of games coming out, like we have so many great games coming out, this and that. So we know you were looking forward to, the whole PR speak. And I think they looked at the calendar. We know Call of Duty's coming out in October. I think there's another game that's going to come out in like August or something. And then we talked about the whole Gears of War thing that it looks like it might release in September. Then we know that Halo Campaign Evolved is coming out this year. Maybe that's coming out in December. So they looked at like the only month they could release Fable in would have been November. What now we know, or not now we know, but like we obviously know what is coming out in November. And they probably said, yeah, fuck that. We'll just release it next year.
But if you're Activision and you have a big title, they'll probably just be like, like Titanfall. If Titanfall 3 was coming out,
That was EA.
Sorry, EA. But if EA had Titanfall 3 ready to go, we know that shit would be releasing in November. Because they're stupid.
They're fucking dumb. So yeah, no, I've been looking forward to Fable for a while. I like the Fable games. And I think Playground makes great games. So I'm looking forward to it. But you know what? Hey, this gives them a little bit more time to just polish out that game a little bit more. And again, like the thing is,
it'll be my birthday game.
Yeah. But again, too, like, we still have plenty to play this year. Like, obviously, from just even games that were released already, like Resident Evil, Lego Batman, 007. The Star Fox game is coming out this month or next month, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have more, like along with Resident Evil, like there's gonna be more DLC that's gonna be coming out this
More
year.
DLC.
We already got one DLC.
Gears of War E-Day is coming out this year. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, GTA 6, Halo Campaign Evolved. Like we have a lot of games.
Bloods is supposed to come out this year.
The Dusk Bloods is supposed to come out this year.
I mean, there's probably gonna be. I mean, I want a new Mario 3D game. Like, there's like Nintendo. That's the thing is like Nintendo's kind of a wild card right now. I feel like a lot of stuff. Like, I feel like, do we know much stuff from like July on that's coming out for the Switch?
Not really.
Yeah, so.
Like so they have to come out. Yeah, they got to come out because they even said earlier. We talked about it a couple weeks ago or whatever it was that they said, hey. We have unannounced shit. So
I'm hoping it's, I mean, I don't know, a Zelda remake of something would be cool. Like, which that's been heavily rumored, obviously, but a Zelda remake, a new Mario 3D platformer, because we haven't got one since Odyssey. Whether it's Odyssey 2 or,
yeah.
Odyssey 3 or, I don't know, whatever they decide to do. It's like, they got some stuff that, like, they could release some big bangers this year, too.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. So, like, you know what? Yeah, I'm sad about it being delayed, but man,
we're gonna have a great start to the next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're gonna be like, because you're gonna be like kind of like not a game hole, but you'll be like, all right, we just played all these games. Like, now what's like the new thing? And it's gonna be like, oh, that's right, we have fucking Fable to play. Like, so.
Yeah, I'm not. Like, go ahead, delay it. I'm gonna have Gears to play. I'm gonna have GTA 6 to play. Yeah, and the thing is too, I'm gonna play a shit ton of Gears. So like, obviously you know me, Gears.
I'm gonna take time off from work to play Gears.
Yeah, I think I might too. Hopefully I have enough vacation time. Yeah, So look forward to Fable next year. Look forward to all the other fucking games that are releasing this year. Man.
Yeah.
But I think we can go ahead and end this podcast on that note. We will be back next week, and we're going to be talking about the state of play. Because I don't know, are you guys going to want to do a state of play reactions after and release it during the week, or you want to save that for next week?
I don't know. I feel like
it'd be better if it was fresh.
I feel like we kind of have to, like, even if it's just a short one, because like, there's going to be that other. We can end this and we can talk about it briefly.
Yeah,
if you want.
We'll talk about it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for episode 101. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Wizard 101 here, exactly. Jesus, all that good stuff. I've been your host, Everett. JJ.
See you.
Devin. See you, bitch.
And until next time, we'll catch you later.